Hello Pisces, welcome to your January 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Before I get started, I wanted to mention that I have my 2019 year ahead forecasts. The 12-month ones are up on my Vimeo channel. So if you're interested in those, you can check out the link in the descriptions box below. Okay Pisces, let's take a look at your oracle cards for January. From Mystical Moments, you've pulled My Home is My Castle. And you'll see this woman here. She seems to have this castle on her back. And it's representative of knowledge gained through really life experience, through growing older, maturing. And as your overall energy, you've pulled the card of Purity. Now, the card of Purity, historically, purity is a great protector. Her cleanliness and purification in relation to body, mind, and evolution of the soul has been recognized in spiritual and religious rituals worldwide. Purity encourages you to contemplate the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit, and to identify any negative areas in need of cleansing. So, Pisces, it may be time to declutter your immediate space. It could be time to evaluate certain relationships, perhaps at work or even in your personal domain. There is an energy here of confronting any issues that you may have been avoiding. Left unaddressed, areas requiring purification can accumulate. And if we're not proactive, life has a way of bringing our attention to them in unexpected and sometimes uncomfortable ways. So we'll see where this goes for you, Pisces. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck for your energy. And I'm going to use the After Tarot for the person that you're thinking of. And remember, if you're not thinking of anyone in particular here, this can resonate both sides as you. So I want you to keep that in mind, Pisces. And it can also resonate vice versa. I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to do a quick shuffle. And bear with me because I'm on a ship, so I'm on a surface here that is not stable. And let's get started. We'll focus in firstly on what you've brought to this situation in the past. What has Pisces brought to this in the past? Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So with this one, it is about an opportunity. An opportunity for something long-term, growth, prosperity. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It really is anything that has potential to provide you with something that could grow to last, to be that long-lasting thing in your life, Pisces. So this is what you've brought to this in the past. Let's see what the other person has brought. What has the other person brought to this situation in the past? What has the person, Pisces? Okay, two cards came up there. So we've got they've both come up in the Upright, Temperance and the Emperor. Now with this one, it seems like whoever was around you or is around you currently, when they came into your life, they brought stability. It could even be someone slightly older than you. I see it as a male, but it could potentially be a female as well. There's an energy here of someone who is mature, acts very responsibly, the kind of person that others look up to, very dignified kind of energy. It could be a father figure, or someone like that in your life. And Pisces, what they seem to have brought with them is peace. This energy of bringing balance into your life, calmness. Certainly someone who doesn't like drama or to bring about drama into other people's lives. Okay, so let's see where you currently stand with this. Where does Pisces currently stand with this situation? Where does Pisces currently stand? We have the Queen of Swords. Now, as your energy, and I feel it is your energy, it may be that I get for you a time of assessment, reassessment. You know, with that card of purity, it does talk about decluttering. And when I see the Queen of Swords, I feel that that's you. It's decluttering. It's getting rid of the things that aren't working in your life. And for you, it's taking that very clear, direct, logical kind of approach, and certainly not someone here who is acting out of emotion. It's more a sense here of wisdom. I get wisdom because perhaps you've reached a stage in your life here, Pisces, where you know what you want, and you may be older, more mature when it comes to making life choices, life decisions. So we'll see. Let's see what the other person, where they currently stand with this. Where does this other person currently stand with this? Where does this other person currently stand with this? The person that Pisces is thinking of. Where do they currently stand? Okay. Where does this other person currently stand with Pisces? Where do they currently stand? Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Well, their current circumstances, there seems to be a lot of stability around this Emperor figure. Again, I get someone who's quite mature. They could be doing quite well financially as well, is what I pick up with this Ten of Pentacles. So what it seems to be that this person is bringing about possibly some financial stability, and it seems to be quite long term. When I see the Ace here and the Ten of Pentacles, I see that this is potential for something to really go the distance here. It seems like whatever this is, it seems to be something that could potentially be till old age. It may be something here that it could be a husband, and I get the sense here that whatever this is, it could potentially be something stable for the rest of your life. Now, when it comes to where you hope to stand with this in the future, let's take a look. Where do you hope to stand with this in the future, Pisces? Let's take a look. Ten of Swords. Okay, well, that's interesting. So what is it that you're putting an end to? Because I get that whatever this person brings to your life, it is someone here who is mature and has achieved success, I feel, but for some reason I get the sense that you're cutting them out of your life, Pisces. There is some kind of because it's a 10, there's an air of finality here, and whatever decision that you're making here, for you it is something that you're not going to revisit again. Once you've made the decision to cut this out, you are going to cut it out. Now, with the other person, where do they hope to stand with this? Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So with this one, it seems like this person has put in the work in the past to keep this going, whatever this is. I get for some of you it is about a domestic situation, possibly a marriage partner. I get a more mature kind of energy here, perhaps someone who's been married a long time. So the energy around them, and remember this can be vice versa, is that they still feel like this is going to pay off, and it seems like they're still willing to put in effort for the long haul. But you, on the other hand, I think is looking towards making some kind of change in your life. So let's take a look and see how you're viewing this person, Pisces. How are you viewing this person? How is Pisces viewing this person? It's interesting. You know, I get that air around you of someone who's learned a lot. You're at this stage in your life where you've got a lot of experience under your belt when it comes to making decisions. You've made decisions in the past that have brought you to this place now where you're not really willing to put up with anything that is not going to make you happy. Okay, 7 of Swords in reverse is how you're viewing this person. It may be that you're perhaps apologizing. I feel like there's an energy here of you saying to this person, look, I'm sorry, I don't feel like I can do this anymore. So it looks like I get the sense here that you recognize that this person wants to keep going with this relationship, and you, on the other hand, want to put an end to this. And it seems like you're viewing this as a need to apologize. I feel like it's you that is doing the apologizing for something else that you want to do in your life, Pisces. Now, them and how they're viewing you, let's take a look at the star. So they still have hope with this. They're looking at you as something that they still want to put work into, that they still feel optimistic about in the future. If there's been any kind of problems or issues, it seems like they have an energy around them of wanting to heal this, but it seems to me that you don't, Pisces. Let's take a look and see what your doubts and fears are. Doubts and fears for Pisces. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're doubting that things can get better. It seems like there's some kind of energy around you of coming to a place where you've had enough. I get that energy of enough is enough. You want it to end. I don't know what this other person has done, but it seems like you are willing, you're ready to cut them out. And it seems to have been an energy here around you of, I get a sense here of wanting to leave this behind. There's kind of, what I'm picking up is kind of in the sense of escape and abandonment. And I feel that that's you escaping a situation. Let's see what the other person's doubts and fears are. Doubts and fears for the person that Pisces is dealing with here. Doubts and fears for the person. Okay, we'll leave one of these for the clarification for part 2, and we'll take this card, which is the Death card. So for them, they're fearing an ending. I feel like whoever this person is fearing the end of this relationship. They don't want to move on. I don't know why. I get the sense that for you, that there's just something else that you're focused on. There's a sense here of cutting things out of your life. That sense of decluttering and purification. It's kind of like a life detox, really. It may be that you want to spend some time alone. It could be that. And it may have been long. I get an energy here of something that has been long brewing. You've been thinking about this for a long time, and it seems to have accumulated to the point here where you feel like you can't go past this and that things will not get better. The other person, though, does want to maintain the relationship. Now, when it comes to your challenge, what is the challenge for Pisces? Okay, we've got the Three of Cups. That one's fallen on the floor, so excuse me. We've got the Three of Cups as a challenge. Okay. So for you, it seems like you're really wanting to get out and have more fun in your life. It may be that you have been married a long time and you feel like you're missing out on something. Here, Pisces, I get that sense around you. This other person has brought to you in the past an opportunity for something long term that could be stable, but you, on the other hand, are really someone who is just at the present time focused on enjoying life. And I get the sense that you're someone here, Pisces, who is really just looking to get out there and it could be kind of a partying energy, but I get it's really just being footloose and fancy free. So let's see what the other person's challenge is. Okay. Page of Wands. So their challenge is to move on, to let this go, to focus their energies elsewhere. And they may find it difficult because this is what I'm getting around them. There seems to be very much a feeling around them of still feeling like this is worth putting effort into, but the challenge is to walk away. I think they need to walk away from this. For some reason, I get the sense that you are really just, at this present time, not interested in anything that is, I want to say, stable and long-lasting. And it's interesting kind of energy. I feel you're saying sorry to this person, but you don't feel that you are putting an end to this. Let's take a look and see what the outcome is. We'll take a sneak peek at the outcome and then we'll look at part 2, Pisces. So if this is resonating, it's kind of a little bit of an odd reading here, but if this is resonating, I hope that you join me in part 2. The extended version will be about another 25 to 30 minute reading, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. The link will be below in the descriptions box. So let's take a look. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So if this is a marriage or something that the other person is viewing as potential for long-term or commitment, I can't see it. The Three of Pentacles in reverse to me speaks of it speaks of not being able to work together. There's very much a feeling here around this of one person putting the work in and the other one not. Let's have a look. What is the potential outcome here for Pisces? What is the potential outcome for Pisces? Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I think like you're giving this person bad news. You're telling them something that they probably not liking what they hear, but it's a lack of commitment, a lack of working together for the long term. So if this is something that did have potential in the past to grow, I feel for you the focus is on putting an end to this. You're apologetic about it, but at the same time you're really just someone here who is currently focused on having good times and socializing with other people. Could be kind of a multi-dating situation as well. You could be wanting to date a lot of people. But for some reason I get this energy of maturity around you, someone who's older, so I don't think that you're young doing this. I think that this is an older person. And when I get with my home as my castle here, you see this woman, she has this castle, she's carrying this castle around with her on her back, and that is representative of learning from life experience and growing. So it could be, what I'm getting around this, Pisces, is that this is something that you need to learn from. And with the card of purity, I'm wondering if this is something that you need, maybe perhaps you need to clear away. And I get detox. So for some of you, maybe some of you have a problem with drinking. Again, Pisces, it may not be you, it could be the other way around. So, I don't want to say that I'm picking on Pisces here. This could be someone around you who has a drinking problem. And there seems to be some kind of need to declutter or detox some kind of behavior. It is what I'm getting. And it's in order for you to learn, mature. And again, I get the sense that you are someone here who is older, probably should know better, but hasn't, because it's coming up as your challenge. So I think the challenge is still there for you to look at this, because I get accumulation, perhaps a detox or some alone time might be needed here, Pisces, to confront any issues that you have been avoiding. So this could be something that you have avoided, left unaddressed. Areas requiring purification can accumulate. And if we're not proactive, life has a way of bringing our attention to them in unexpected and sometimes uncomfortable ways. Okay. All right. So I'm wondering if this person around you, Pisces, isn't seeing this as a problem and maybe confronting you in some way, but you're not willing. I get the sense that you're not willing to deal with this issue, and I get the sense that you'd rather just put an end to it than confront your issues. And I'm sorry, Pisces, that's what I'm getting. Now let's have a look at the outcome for the other person. What is the outcome for the person that Pisces is dealing with? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so again we've got this Seven of Swords in reverse. I want to get one more. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse? What is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Okay, Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person is making a move, delivering there's urgency involved in this. Trying to put something right. And with the Four of Wands in reverse, it seems to be bringing instability around this person. So, okay. I get the sense here that this is someone who needs to confront some issues in their life. Could be drinking, partying, some kind of excessive lifestyle. Now, for you, you'd rather just walk away than deal with your issues. This other person, I think, there's someone who's older, more mature. They have the potential here to bring about balance into your life, and they are willing to put in the work, the effort. But I think what's happened here is that they actually need to walk away from the situation. And if this is you, you need to walk away from this person. Don't try to make amends or to make this situation better. I feel like they are. And if you have broken up with them, they may be coming back here trying to put this back together again. But I think their challenge here is to walk away from something that, you know, the thing is, Pisces, if this is you or if this is someone around you who needs to confront some issues that they're not confronting, and it is letting whatever this is get in the way of their life, and if you're not willing to confront it, or this other person's not willing to deal with those issues, then I think the only thing you can do is walk away, because I think that this person has tried to perhaps get you some get you to deal with whatever problem this is. Okay, so we'll look at this in part 2. The link will be below in the descriptions box. I'll be pulling out a lot more cards, about another 25 to 30 minute reading, so I hope that you join me there if this is resonating. And if not, then I wish you all the best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And thank you so much for bearing with me while I have this cold. I really appreciate it. And I will speak to you again very soon for the mid-Januaries. Bye, Pisces.